Hi, it's Jennifer from Source Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Taurus. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and this is for September. Now this card just fell out, and it's not happening yet. It says 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. I feel like there's a delay. There's some sort of delay that is happening. It feels like luck is turning, but there's a delay. It's kind of sideways, almost reversed. So it feels like there's good fortune that is coming, but there's a delay. Maybe there's been some bad luck in the past. What else? What else do we have for Taurus? Now keep in mind, this is for September. That fell out, I had to take it. September could happen at the beginning, the middle, the end, or not at all. Right? These are just stories. Oh, another flipper. Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. So there's going to be a celebration. There's going to be fun, and there's going to be enjoyment. I feel like there's been some sort of delay in, things changing. There's been some sort of... Maybe there's been a blockage or a hindrance or a restriction, or the timing was off or something like that. But there's something to celebrate in September. What else do we have for Taurus? What else do we have? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, September, anytime in September. Bad advice from a friend or a family member. So somebody's listened to bad advice from a friend or a family member. Could be you, could be somebody that you're dealing with. Maybe that's part of the delays because of this poor counsel. Somebody has listened to bad advice, and that's what's probably caused the delays. Doesn't want commitment. So and maybe it's you that's listening to bad advice. Who knows? Doesn't want commitment. There's somebody here that doesn't really want commitment. I'm going to show you what's on the bottom because I looked and it goes right along with these two cards as far as I'm concerned. Doesn't want responsibility. Are you dealing with somebody who doesn't want commitment, doesn't want responsibility, or is it you? This is coming up in your reading. So if it's not you, it's somebody that is connected to you on a personal level in a very big way. All right, there's somebody here that doesn't really want commitment. They really don't want responsibility. There's poor counsel that has been received that is hindering this positive change, this positive turn. What else? What else do we have for Taurus? Taurus. Exit. Well, we have the end of a situation, right? This is an empty chair. This is the death of a situation. Time's up. Time's up. This is it. Some sort of story is over, right? A chapter is over. This is the end of a situation with a new beginning to follow. Endings always lead to new beginnings. This is kind of like a transformation. It is a major life change. It's death. That's what this is. Death is the ending, or it's a profound change. It's a transformation. It's a transition. So this is the death of a situation, whatever the situation may be. The simple believe every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. This is Proverbs 14:15. We have a new path. We have a new road. There's fog. I feel like you're going down a new path. You're going into a clearing where there's more light, where things are clearer than they ever have been before. I feel like somebody hasn't looked, they really haven't looked further than what they could see on the surface, but I feel like we have a deeper look now. And I want to say facing some sort of unknown. It's like, okay, I may not be able to see the road ahead, but I'm going to go down that road nonetheless. And I feel like we have somebody here that has taken a deeper look that they hadn't taken in the past. So there's definitely some sort of ending here. An ending and a deeper look and seeing things differently that leads somebody down, I want to say, a path that they really don't know what the outcome is going to be. It's like, I'm going to go anyway, even if I'm going alone. Somebody listened to the poor counsel, and that caused a lot of confusion. Maybe caused somebody to stay in a situation, a dead end, right? What else do we have for Taurus? The simple believe every word. Somebody believed what this bad advice told them. That's what happened. Advice is words. Somebody believed what they heard. Listen, this is the High Priestess. Your gut, your intuition always knows the answer. Always. This is going within, it's observing, it's reflecting, it's a deeper look. This just clarifies everything. This deeper look clarifies everything. It's a High Priestess energy. Highly intuitive at this time. You may have a new awareness. You may be developing your spiritual gifts, or you may just be using them, literally listening to the signs, paying attention to the signs. Really, the High Priestess is somebody who really looks quietly, doesn't have to ask one single question. It's all heard and seen. So something is being seen. Something is being seen. There's a new awareness here after a period of observation. This period of observation brings somebody some sort of clarity in regards to something that is not really committed. Okay, the commitment is ending. The commitment is ending. It was never really solid anyway. What else? There is something to celebrate though. Maybe it's freedom. We definitely have a dirt road or a new path. And this is a deep, deep, deep look, taking a deeper look at something. Oh, a partnership. So this partnership could be a love partnership, could be a family situation, could be a work partnership, whatever it is. There's a lack of unity. There could be disagreements, arguments, emptiness, loneliness, trouble with communication, a broken relationship. This is a partnership that is not compatible. There could be detaching from the partnership. There's definitely some sort of misunderstanding. There's not seeing eye to eye, not on the same page. So there's a partnership that's not on the same page, whatever kind of partnership it is. There could be a separation. But somebody received poor counsel about this partnership that is not unified. They have. Somebody has listened to poor advice from a friend or family about this partnership that's not a good match. Oh my goodness. Magician reverse. So there's a master manipulator here, a pathological liar, somebody with a dysfunctional mind that, you know, maybe tries to manifest something that they shouldn't be trying to manifest. This is somebody that is very forceful, probably arrogant, impulsive. Dark. This is it's almost like when somebody tries to manifest another person, that's against their will, and that's not going to work out in the long run because it was against the other person's will. It was malicious intent. Doesn't want commitment. This is no unity, no partnership, no connection, no real connection. Lies, forcefulness, acting impulsively, dysfunctional mind, delusional. There could even be violence here. There could be a violent partnership, abusive partnership. There's somebody here that doesn't communicate well. They lie really a lot, okay? This is somebody that manipulates, abuses their power, is feeling powerless, will do anything to have power. There's no real partnership. There's no real unity. Oh my goodness, the devil's in control, huh? The devil somebody may have sold their soul. This is dark, right? This is darkness, this is shadow. Somebody may have sold their soul. There's an obsession, there's infatuation, there's lust, there's greed, there's materialism, there's an obsession, there's a trauma bond here. There definitely is. There's a partnership that is not healthy. Okay, there's manipulation, there's a pathological liar, there's obsession, infatuation, it's toxic, it's extremely toxic. There's abuse, there's definitely some sort of abuse in this partnership. There's overindulging here. Somebody's overindulging. There could be sex without love as well. Somebody, this is like instant gratification. Somebody may have done something based off of an obsession or infatuation to gain some sort of power and control. There's definitely some sort of infatuation here. Instant gratification. This is going to extremes, going overboard. But the devil brings about the most beautiful thing that you can ever imagine, and it feels so good until the suffering, okay, will get you attached, so you get you obsessed, that you love it so much, and this could last for a long time, makes you feel good like a high, and then brings on the suffering. Oh my goodness gracious, this is big. This is extremes. This is very much extremes. This could be a change in a foundation, an internal or external foundation. So this could be a change, you know, internally could be with your body, because your body is a foundation. This could be a change in your environment as well. This could be your living situation, your work situation. Could be a relationship, a partnership. This is a sudden change. This is a major disruption. This is a universal event. Okay, so this is an event. This is a shock. This is a surprise. This is a break. And this is the devil. So there's a toxic bond here that is about to experience some sort of major disruption, fight, conflict. Could be an argument, or something happens that forces this. There's force here. There's something about force here that forces somebody to move, forces somebody to leave, or forces somebody to go within to take a deeper look, because this is the high priest. Something is being seen, a false sense of security. You know, there's definitely something here that all is not as it seems. The devil's a liar. We definitely have lies here. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot of falseness. There's a lot of lies, false exteriors, false impressions. We have somebody here that lies to themselves even about the partnership. Something is going to happen. This is going to be a shock. This is the unexpected. This is an awakening as well. So there's some sort of a wake-up call here. There's somebody's about to get a wake-up call. Something, the light is about to be shed on something that is toxic, that is unhealthy. This is a big surprise. Somebody's listened to bad advice of a friend or a family member about a partnership, about a connection that is toxic. It's a false sense of security, and it's about to blow up. It is absolutely about to blow up. There's a sudden change at the end of this. We have a sudden awakening. I mean, I suppose it could be a rude awakening. Something that was hidden, something that wasn't seen, is about to be revealed. Let's get one of these. This is a necessary evil that breaks somebody free from some sort of codependency, whether it's drugs, alcohol, food, an obsession, infatuation. There's been some sort of impulsive action, overindulging. I want to say self-deception as well regarding this partnership. Somebody hasn't wanted to accept commitment or responsibility, but that's over. That is over. This is the end of a toxic bond that has been extremely manipulative. It's had complete power and control. Examining. There's some sort of examination and listening and hearing something. Something is going to be heard. Lovers, there are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. So you're going to have to make a choice. There's two paths ahead. What else? You may have to say no to something that is toxic and unhealthy, that is a false sense of security, that is very unstable. There's going to be a disruption. There's distorted thinking here as well. So somebody has distorted thinking. There's a codependency, there's a trauma bond, and there's deception behind it. There's lies. Somebody's literally lying to themselves about the whole situation. Be prepared. Get prepared, because we do have celebration, fun, enjoyment. Be prepared. Something is going to happen that is going to surprise you. We may have sensed that this was coming. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. There's probably going to be a change in your financial situation or your career. Could have something to do with your spiritual beliefs as well. I also feel like for some of you, you're breaking free from something that, the universe is here. Okay, the universe is here. Okay, there's some sort of, I want to say, forced to make some sort of move, because where this is, it's not stable, it's not secure, it's not solid. It's like forced to make a change. Twos are change. They are going within to reflect on this codependency and making a big change. This is a big change. It may affect your finances and career, may affect a lover as well. Anyhow, good luck.